Hello, my name is JalBagel, and this is Monster Hunter Wild's Storyless Any Pick My Weapon. What that means is a lot. It means a lot of things. First, let me describe what Storyless Any is. In normal Any progression of this game, there's a lot of story elements like walking sections, monologues, little meetings that you have to do that kind of like slow down and hinder gameplay. On top of that, too, a lot of the assigned quests have HP gates, forced transitions, and areas that the monster has to be in order for the quest to finish. So it makes progression feel a little bit like awkward, feel a little clunky. So to avoid all of that, instead of doing the assigned story missions to the game, we are going to be doing all 20 fights in optional quests, with the exception of 5. So we don't have to worry about any of those elements. It helps speed up the gameplay. It helps us try out new and different things in routing. And, we cut out all of the kind of like awkward sitting and waiting stuff. So it makes for a faster showcase too. A little bit more exciting, a little bit more engaging. We have a save state set up. I'll talk about that here in a little bit. But first, I want to talk about the Pick My Weapon incentive. I would like to do a rolling bid war. We're going to show that off here, where after each quest, there are 20 of them, chat here today and the community donating in the future potentially will be able to vote and choose what weapon I use next. So after each hunt, I will check to see what the current winning weapon is, and I will switch to that weapon. We have it set up here in a little Twitch redeem bot, so people can redeem it. It'll show up on that way on the top left corner of the stream over there, and yeah, and I'll just check it as we're going. There'll be no limitation on it this time, but we're also thinking for in Marathon, it might be smart to limit each weapon to 2 hunts per weapon, just to make sure that there are multiple weapons being shown off. Today, we're just going to full send it, let people vote however they want to vote. So if there's like 100 and some odd votes for only like hunting horn, then sure, man, sure. That's fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up the bid war now, so y'all can start voting on the bid war. It'll get updated over there, and that will be how we decide our first weapon for the run. But the incentive, the redemption, is now open. Good luck, have fun. So let's talk a little bit about Storyless Any %. We are using a save state here. That save state is partially progressed through the game, because the last 5 quests of the game we can't repeat. 3 of them we can't repeat, so we're just gonna do those actual story missions. They take a little bit longer, but it lets us show off some of the cooler fights of the game, including the last fight of Any %, which I think is very, very neat. That also being said, we have our armor and equipment set up to that of a Any % file, the beginning of an Any % file, with one exception. To help with changing weapons, I have the materials needed to make and upgrade those weapons already in the game. I'll just have to gather them once as like a litmus test, right? Like as a logic test, right? But this game is entirely modded, right? We're doing this vanilla. Entirely vanilla, which is really, really cool, which makes me very, very happy and excited. We're starting out in the tent here. Time will start on first input. I think we just jump directly into it. I'm going to give ourselves a little countdown, starting in here. Hold on, let me make sure that my... yes, it is not unlocked. How do I do that again? Subtract... Control, subtract. All right, cool. We are good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and give ourselves a little countdown. On go. That's gonna be the weapon that we choose. Cool. In 3, 2, 1, go. First weapon is going to be bow, so let's go ahead and switch to bow. I'm scared because bow is a weapon that I do not use, and I don't know where it is in the menu. Cool. So this will be a cool opportunity for us to show off some different weapons and some, unique things about the game. And just kind of go through it pretty quickly. First quest up is Chatacabra. A lot of the time when we go into these quests, we're going to be looking for specific items and materials. They're going to help us upgrade and manage our inventory throughout the game. We're going to be trying to capture as many monsters as possible. but the first quest, unfortunately, takes a little too long to set up to capture. Plus, we don't have any money. We have 0 money when we start out. So we need to make money first. Reminder to everyone, too, that you can keep voting. You get 20 votes per run. So you guys can keep voting. Do a quick little D2 here to grab some bones. We got our mystery bone. We are now looking for a sturdy bone. That's going to open up the bone tree for all of us, all of our weapons. That's great. We got our bone. And I've already grabbed a flash pod that's going to help us stop monsters from transitioning, knocking them out of the air. Flash pods are super, super useful for the entire run. I have used bow a grand total of like 5 times. Parachute, very important. You'll see that we route and grab a lot of items, and that's working out really well. Before I go any further, see if I remember how to do this. Yep, power. Before I go any further, I want to talk a little bit about, oh my gosh, what am I trying to say? The goal with each, fight. Whoops. So, each monster, there we go, trick gauge. Each monster does have their own kind of like unique little, mechanics. For Chatacabra here, he's got these arms that are covered in rocks now. Just want to make sure I get this. There we go. And exactly that, when you break them, he falls over. We're trying to set up a very large focus strike now, where I am going to have a bunch of these wounds on him, and we're going to do this. That didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Oh, because I didn't get all of these. Let's try that again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let's do this. There we go. That's a great pop. So one of the better ways to optimize our damage at the very beginning of the game is to get multiple wound breaks with a single focus strike. It's a new mechanic introduced to Monster Hunter Wilds.
I think we can use it in combat.
Sorry, I'm just like trying to make sure I don't get bullied by these Balakchi because they love to do that. I'm also trying to pay attention to my... Oh, I should probably have comparisons turned off. That's fine. I'm trying to make sure that I don't get bullied too hard by these guys. Oh, I need to stop that. There we go. That's why we have the flashes, just to stop them from transitioning. But the big thing about bow is keeping up your trick gauge. That's a little blue bar to the right, and being able to use coatings. Coatings are your kind of like your best way for damage. For this weapon. Please stop moving. There we go. And so as long as we just always have a coating set up, we are doing well on our damage. So that's bow. What's our next weapon? Switch axe. That's a good one. Switch axe uses the bone tree, so we can go ahead and go directly into that because we just gathered all of our bone materials. When did that pause? Why did that pause? I shouldn't have had the auto splitter on. We're gonna go ahead and queue up the next quest, which is Quematrice. I'm trying to like commentate on all this stuff too, to give you kind of insight into why we're doing specific things. I'm gonna do my best. So I also want to showcase off all the different weapons, and that's important. First thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna do some item management. We have done our very first quest, so we can go ahead and start crafting our trap materials. And so trapping is going to be a faster way to end the quest. When the skull icon appears on the map, that's going to tell us that the monster is ready to be captured. We're going to go ahead and upgrade. We want to make the bone switch axe. Yes. Go ahead and make the bone switch axe. We'll equip that to our primary. Bone tree for most, if not all, weapons is very, very good. It's high raw, low sharpness, which isn't a huge trade-off in these kind of fights because they go very, very fast, which is really, really nice. Switch axe is a really cool weapon in this game. It gets a lot of new tools, including a counter. That counter is very reminiscent of the counter from Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, so if you're a fan. We're going to do a little bit of a detour here, and we're going to pick up some more materials, mainly this ivy, these thunderbugs, and more flash bugs. But we're going to go way out of the way here to grab something very, very important, and it's a sleep herb. It's the last item that we need to start making tranquilizers. When a monster is below 30% HP, is in a trap, and is applied 2 tranquilizers, it can be captured. Capturing a monster ends the quest immediately at 30% health instead of us having to hunt it to 0 like we just did on that Chatacabra. So ideally, we're going to be finishing all of the hunts using traps. So we did a little bit of a detour here to go and grab those trap materials to get started. And I'm hovering the shock trap on my weapon, on my bar. So Quematrice is a very unique monster. He's got 2 topple mechanics. Oh, actually, we get to do the fun stuff. Oh, hold on. Play the game well. Okay, I'm forgetting how to use switch axe. Get a counter off there. Nice. So one thing that we'll want to be focusing on with switch axe. Oh gosh, we got that. All right, cool. I'm sorry. I'm like locked in now. One of the things that we want to be focusing on with switch axe is this attack right here. This is full release, especially with this switch axe. We have an exhaust file. An exhaust file means we deal KO. So we're going to be aiming this at the head to try to deal some KOs. The other thing that we're going to want to do a lot of is setting up these knockdowns. These knockdowns can be achieved in a lot of different ways. There's our KO. Breaking a wound on the leg causes a knockdown. Breaking the head and cutting the tail all cause knockdowns, which is a great thing. Just keeping an eye on the map here to make sure we know when the skull icon appears, which is right there. Don't move anywhere. Put that down 1 and 2, and go ahead and end the quest. Not bad, not bad. These quests do gotta go by a little quick. Ooh, back to bow. All right, back to bow. What did I say? Bone bow? I think I said bone bow. So we're gonna switch to bone here. Lala Barina is actually a great quest for us because this is when we can unlock the earliest monster fluid. And monster fluid's very important to the run. Oh no, yeah, I need to craft it. I need to craft the bone bow. Manage, upgrade. We're gonna go ahead and craft the bone bow. Right? I want bone bow? I think I do. Yes, I do. Close range is good. Exclamation bidwar, green. And bidwar results. Yep, there you go. So next is Lala Barina. I'm trying to remember, do I need to do anything else here? I don't think so. Yeah, it's just gathering. Let me open my notes, huh? That'd be helpful. There we go. Cool. So yeah, just more gathering here. There's some pretty important grabs. One being a nitro shroom, which we can use early with Mushroomancer. Mushroomancer is a super cool effect where we get to eat mushrooms that give us the benefits of other items. A nitro shroom, when you have Mushroomancer, you can eat it and get the effects of a demon drug, which is an item that will increase our attack for 30 minutes. Very, very nice. Going out of our way here a little bit to grab that parashroom. And then we want to grab a spider web. We just need 1 spider web. We're only going to use 3 pitfalls the entire run, which is very, very nice. We're back to bow too, so I guess I can talk a little bit more about bow. Bow is actually a ton of fun. It's a super enjoyable weapon where it has this built-in like trick dodge, which is really, really nice. And that dodge is super helpful. There we go. Staying aggressive. And also just like getting your trick gauge back. One thing is I am playing on controller. So my flicks are going to be a little bit slower than what you might see with a oh gosh, I dodged directly into that. Let's go. with a keyboard and mouse player. Lala Barina is an interesting fight, and by interesting, I mean kind of annoying. But we're just going to do the same thing that we've been doing. Focusing on knockdowns. That's a unique knockdown where she tries to climb, and because of it, we can just knock her down. Uh-oh, I've been paralyzed. Uh-oh, I am very low health. Just going to take it easy here and heal back up. We get a lot of extra healing items because it is very easy to get kind of like caught out by this stuff. I'm trying to set up a lot of wounds though to get those massive wound breaks, especially against Lala Barina. The wounds can be used to trip her, which is really nice. Big part of Bo as well is everything that Bo does takes stamina, unfortunately, and so it's very easy to like not have your stamina to do what's called dash dancing. The nice thing is that the trick gauge refreshes that. There we go. That's a great pop right into the skull icon. 1 and 2. On to the next. What's winning? Hunting Horn. Oh, y'all. Okay, Hunting Horn is actually the best RTA weapon. I am terrible with Hunting Horn, so we're going to do our best. What'd I say? I think this one was also bone. I didn't see if we got a monster fluid there. The great thing about this game, you might not know this, is you can check the results of your last quest at any time. Quest results. We did not. So we do not have access to Bone 2 right now. We're going to be stuck on Bone 1 for a while, which is very, very unfortunate. Our next fight is Congalala. We got to switch to our Hunting Horn now. We're going to go with Bone 1 Hunting Horn. It would have been really nice to get a Bone 2 there. Unfortunately, we didn't. So Hunting Horn, yeah, I want Bone 1. Hunting Horn's a very fun weapon, though. Very aggressive. Very offensive. Most people think of this weapon as like a support weapon. No, best DPS in the game. I'm going to try to remember how to use it. See what happens. But Congalala is an important part of the speedrun too. We're going to set up a camp here, and also we're going to be trying to get Congalala parts. We want to make the 2-piece Congalala set so we can get Mushroom Mancer 2. Mushroom Mancer 2 means we get a demon drug effect very early in this game. It's very, very good for us to get this. Reminder, everyone, you can keep voting. This is a rolling weapon bid war. You guys can keep voting on the weapon that you want to see next. So we get a nice little leisurely run here. It's not always a constant high-octane conversation. I just like to yap. Oh, there goes Kira, wasting most of her votes for today. You love to see it. Y'all remember, you get, it's only 100 channel points to vote. Only 100 of them. Your powers combined. So we are going to set up a camp here really quick. This camp is just close for the next 2 quests. So we want to get that set up, and then we're going to grab a couple more things here. Parashroom, Mandragora. She grabbed that Parashroom. Nice of her. Thank you. We'll grab that as well. And now we're going to be doing Congalala. Let's see if I remember how to use Hunting Horn. First things first, Hunting Horn plays notes to set up buffs. I hit the wrong one. No, I didn't. There we go. So we are going to use the buffs to buff ourselves. All right, there we go. Attack. Our attack bonus is up. Now we want to do our Echo Wave Blunt. Start getting that set up. Very good. Oh, right. I forgot about the Echo Bubble. I just remember which button to hit. So the good thing here is that we have... Oh, okay. Already killed the 2 of the Congas. We do need the Congas for... We need the Congos for a Conga Pelt. Trying to remember how to play this damn thing. Go for another... All right, there we go. That was actually good damage. The big thing about Hunting Horn is keeping the monster in the Echo Bubble on the ground, so we can keep dealing damage. There's a lot of ways to set up quick Echo Waves. Oh, I missed that. We're gonna try to set up another quick one. I did not. We've got a bunch of them set up now. Okay, he's cap ready. So before we end the quest here, we want to carve these Conga. I did not see how many materials I got. This was kind of an awkward one for me to get. Okay, we got our Conga Pelt. We're good. This was kind of an awkward weapon for me to get here because we do usually need to focus down on the arms here to break the arms to get claws. I didn't really pay attention to that too much, but it looks like, you know, we got fangs. I need 2 claws here to get the upgrade. And what was winning? Greatsword. So we are going Greatsword next. It's going to be the Bone 1 Greatsword. Most of the things just take bone, right? Which is really nice for like routing's sake. It is really nice, but we do get to take a little bit of a detour here. We're gonna go ahead and craft some more traps. What? Hold on, I'm going button dumb. There we go. 1, 2, 3 pitfalls, 2 shocks, and then we're gonna go ahead and restock that as well. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna take the honey. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take those thunderbugs. We're gonna take that too. Everything else here is fine. We don't need anything else. All right, we're good. Let's go. Yeah, we need to go over here, and we're going to go ahead and make our new weapon. We get to do Greatsword next. Very fun weapon. We want Bone 1 Greatsword, and we're gonna make some armor. Ideally, we get to make 2-piece Congalala. We missed 1 claw, so we get to do the backup. Okay, I just wanted to double check that. Yeah, we missed 1 claw, so we have to do the backup legs. That's fine, just a little bit slower to menu this. But now that we have this, we can eat... I guess I didn't grab a Nitro Shroom. Okay, we can't eat the Nitro Shroom. Did I really miss grabbing the Nitro Shroom? I could have sworn I grabbed that. Okay, yeah, I guess I didn't grab it. That's really weird. We do, unfortunately, need to keep the leather armor equipped during this fight because there is still gathering that we have to do that the leather armor affects. Leather armor gives botany, which allows us to gather more sleep herbs and parashrooms, and that's very, very important. How did I miss? I could have sworn I grabbed it. Oh well, I must have missed. I literally just must have missed it. But that's fine. We can make that up here.
Let's be on our way.
There is 1 Nitro Shroom right next to the Balahara, so it's just going to be 1 fight that we don't have it for, and likely y'all are going to change my weapon again, right? Right? So quick little detour. We are short sleep herbs again, so guess what we need to go and grab? Sleep herbs. There's 1 and there's 2. Now Balahara is in the other side of the universe, so we're gonna go ahead and fast travel to Kunafa. We don't have any of the fast travel points unlocked because you wouldn't in a normal any percent, right? So any ones that we want to set up, we have to set up ourselves manually out in the field, and we don't have any set up here yet. Gonna want the flash pods. This fight starts off with a very static kind of movement. When did Greatsword get to 23? When did that happen? All right, Greatsword. Greatsword's a ton of fun. Hold on, let's just do this. Greatsword's a ton of fun. A lot of the weapon is just trying to line up true charge slashes. So ideally, we're just going to be trying to hit the head as much as possible with our very strong attack here. True charge slash. You can see it does a lot of damage. And obviously doing damage is good. The introduction of focus mode has also made it so much easier to hit these attacks. I was trying to guard that. No! Oh, that was such a good lineup. Okay. Unfortunately, that happens sometimes. I was so ready for that. All right, we're getting stuck with a dig right now, which is a little unfortunate. We just got to deal with it. Sometimes he does a double jump here. Focus strikes go directly into TCSs, which is really nice. So we're definitely going to want to line those up. Go to bed. Missing the first hit of TCS is unfortunate because that strengthens the last hit of TCS, connecting that. Ouch. One of the things that's really easy to do in any percent is like not look out for your skull icons. So we definitely want to make sure that we are still looking out for those. I should have gone into a offset. Oh my gosh, there's a fight for dual blades. There we go, we got it. Unfortunate. Go ahead and move away from that. Oh my gosh, I'm like a little too far away from this each time. Roll through that. Very nice. Unfortunate second dig here. Where is he going? Second jump? Yep. The very nice thing is that Greatsword has a lot of resources to stay aggressive.
This'll freshen you up quick.
Oh, where are you going? Oh, he's going up another one? Just looking out for that skull icon now. Oh my gosh.
Time to go on the offensive.
That is my tail now. That belongs to me. And there's our skull icon.
Yeah, right
A little longer than I would want. What's winning? Dual blades. All right. Up next is dual blades. I'm pretty sure this is also bone. Dual blades also bone? Yes, dual blades is also bone. Balahara doesn't have a lot of like tools that we get to use against it, unfortunately. Oh, I must have the auto splitter still on. The load remover still on.
Yes.
Yeah, Balahara doesn't have like a lot of resources for us to use against it, so unfortunately we just kind of like get stuck fighting it.
Shall we get started? I can give you some equipment.
And just how to have to deal with it. It's also the monster I know the least. Dual blades.
Something in mind?
You guessed it. Bone one.
Perfection.
Greatsword has been dethroned. All right, dual blades are a super cool weapon. Just like bow, it also uses your stamina. It is a very stamina heavy weapon, so we're gonna need to be very conscious of our stamina. It also has a perfect dodge mechanic, right? I think it does. And our highest damaging attack is one that's called Demon Dance, which requires us to activate our demon mode. Hello, pick this up.
I've been issued fresh supply items.
There we go. But we'll need to activate our demon mode to use that, and that requires us hitting the monster, which, great, man. That's what we wanted to do anyways. Just gathering a couple of items here. I also noticed that my stamina went down, so we're gonna eat a ration here. We're coming around this corner, and then now we have Doshaguma. Doshaguma is a really cool monster. Please eat this. But Doshaguma's a really cool monster. I actually really enjoy this fight when it goes well. When it goes poorly, it's very, very hard. There we go. Nice. So a lot of this is just going to be cycling our demon dance around and trying to just keep up this aggression. We're going to be aiming for leg breaks as well. It's one of the best ways to, like, keep control over this guy. Ooh, I was hoping to... Did not roll that. All right, we got to heal up here. Just play it safe. We're using a weapon that I don't normally use. Finding those little moments where we can fit in our demon dance is, like, very, very important. Oh, we get to do a cool thing. Let's do a little bit of Attack on Titan. Whee! And then our full demon dance combo. And again. That's unfortunate. Uh-oh, that's really big unfortunate. I want to hit that back leg.
I think you should use a whetstone soon.
Very good heal from the cat there. 2 demon dances in that is awesome. Oh, ouch. Looking out. Looking out for my, I might just need to keep doing this because I have no more sharpness. We are very much in the red. Okay, actually, I'm going to take advantage of this. So when our sharpness drops too low, we stop, like, dealing damage, period. Now that we have some sharpness back, let's go ahead and hit this a couple more times. This is 2. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't leave a wound open. Oh my goodness, we're gonna run away from that. Oh, I forgot he does 2 things here. Thank goodness we healed. We know we're just gonna do that again. Just gonna drink this up. We don't want him to leave, even though I don't think he's going very far. Oh, he has cap ready though. All right, good. What's winning? Lance. Lance? Okay, I've used Lance twice in this game. This will be interesting. This will be very, very interesting. Lance is also bone, if I remember correctly. That sounds right. And we're going to be using that on... Oh, Uth Duna, this fight's hard. Oh, whoops. I can fast travel to the base here, do my upgrade, and then come back. That's fine. A little bit of a muscle memory there, accidentally just sending it. Reminder, you guys can keep voting.
Take a quick break.
You guys can keep voting on the weapon to use. We're changing it after every hunt. So every hunt, whatever's winning, that's what we're using next. Let's talk to Gemma here. I need a lance. Here we go. We want that bone lance. We need to wait until Nerscylla to unlock our next upgrade, unfortunately. Oh, whoops, this is the wrong button. These are all the wrong buttons, it turns out. And Nerscylla is still a little ways off, but we're fine. We're gonna go ahead and just use what we've got, right?
You sure got here fast.
Need to gather a couple more materials again. Did I remember to grab that? Let's just grab that right now. I also forgot to re-up that. That's fine, though. You know what? That's fine. It's not, like, the biggest damage buff, but it definitely helps out early. Just make sure that we have everything like built up here. So Uth Duna's an interesting fight, and Lance is an interesting weapon. We'll see how well this goes. But Uth Duna starts off with this veil. Just waiting. And we want to get the veil off as soon as possible. One of the big things about Lance is getting to this triple stab. Tink, tink, tink. We definitely just want to, like, get to that as fast as possible. There's a couple of different ways that we can do it. Oh my gosh, I'm just like stuck inside of it. I can't move. There we go, we got that. Oh, dang it, I didn't get that one. But a lot of this is just rapid poking the weapon. We're just going to stand right in front of this guy and just constantly poke. Oh, please get that again. Here we go. Diehauser, I have no idea how to use this weapon. I am literally depending entirely on world muscle memory right now, and the fact that I just like know how perfect guards work.
Get a load of these claws.
Okay, that was the 2. So this is a great interaction. When Duna goes to do the flip, we can just flash. It's a great way to stop this, like, very awful, terrible interaction on this specific attack.
I think you should use a whetstone soon.
Oh, what was that? I also just don't like it when he gets stuck in this corner, because we just kind of have to, like, deal with it. Oh, I missed. That's fine. We're just going to guard this. So this is Lance. Don't know if you guys have ever met this guy before, but he does this a lot. Duna is like absolutely stuck in this like limping AI, and you know what, we're just gonna take advantage of it.
Over here, bub. On your
Okay, actually, yeah. Target dog for a second. We need to sharpen. Dune is kind of a weird monster too. Its head's actually not the best place to hit. Its forearms and back legs are like the best spot for us.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
How's that miss? Oh, it's flashed. That's how. Okay, there we go. We are now cap ready.
Yeah, right on target.
1 and 2.
Great job, partner.
Lance again, huh? All right, we're using Lance again. You guys are keeping Lance right up in the front. There are the bid war results if you guys want to see how far away something else is. But up next is Rompopolo. I am gonna do my my drug here, I think. Yeah, I do kind of want to. My demon drug effect.
Understood. Be careful out there. I can give you some equipment tips. Yep.
Whoops, wrong button. There we go. So we need this and we need this.
See you later.
There we go.
Sure.
Please, there we go. Still need the leather equipment just for a couple more hunts
Nowhere to find
to make sure that we can get enough trapping materials. But now we have our demon drug effect, which is very, very nice. It's going to keep us dealing a little bit more damage, keeping us aggressive.
What kind of monster are we after this time?
They've issued us supplies.
I'm going to do a little bit of a detour here to open up the ore tree for a handful of other weapons. We just need 3 Dragonite, 2 Macalite. So there's 1 Dragonite, 2 Macalite, so we're close. Just need, what, 2 more Dragonite? And that's going to open up the Hope weapons for us a little early. All right, perfect. That is exactly what we needed. Great. That's just going to open up the Hope weapons for us. About a quest earlier. The quest, a few quests earlier, I should say. Would be very nice for us. We are going to capture this monster with a pitfall. I'm going to hover flashes. I am out of flashes. We'll have to restock those.
Watch your feet in this oil sand.
All right, Rompopolo. Rompopolo is just a really big balloon of air. And we're going to do what we do to any balloon. We're going to pop it. Okay. Not targeting me, nice. Good damage there. Oh, we only got one of those wounds? I thought we got both of them. It's kind of unfortunate. You want to hit multiple wounds in a focus strike, because then it just ends up dealing more damage. Out. A little bit of a... I missed that? Cool. Go ahead and heal up really quick. Dude, how do I keep missing this? Come on. There we go. A lot of good KO hits. Okay, good. So this is the full body knockdown. After you've just dealt enough damage to him, he just kind of falls over. So unfortunately here, we are just trying to deal as much damage as we can.
Get a load of these claws.
Which is just kind of hard to do because we are using Lance. We just need to sharpen here. Gotta keep my sharpness up. My damage is a little low right now, so we just gotta make sure that we're like playing optimally. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Oh, I missed. Try again. I missed.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Okay. Hey, yo, IG would be a hot pick. I'm just saying. If y'all want me to have some fun, IG would be a hot pick. IG is also one of the better any percent weapons. There we go.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Is it a knockdown? It's not. So let's go ahead and use that flash to keep it still. There we go. Gotta be careful here. So we do need to use a pitfall here. I do have a backup in case the pitfall misses, which is no, Ajarakan. Ajarakan, do not fall into that trap. Okay. No, don't fight. No, come on. My trank's gonna wear out. We have exactly enough tranks for the whole run. This is so unfortunate. This turf war is gonna stop my like. Oh my gosh. This is gonna end my my trank effect. Is unfortunately on a timer. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to slay this thing. That is so unfortunate. I can't believe I sniped that. Come here. By any chance. Oh my goodness, let's go. All right, what's winning? Lance still. Man, so you guys are so close with that IG pick. All right, but we do another quest with Lance. I'm shocked that that's still captured. Oh gosh, next is Rey Dau. Uh-oh. Okay, Rey Dau, notoriously difficult fight.
Shall we get started?
Do I need to do anything before here? Yes. I just want to re-up these. We do not grab the shock trap. We're gonna grab that later. Let's re-up this, re-up this. I do need flash bugs, and there's about 1 billion on this quest, so we're good. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so Rey Dau, notoriously difficult fight. Brother does a lot of damage. Insectclave's winning. Let's go. Insectclave winners. Insectclave stay winning. I'm gonna go a little bit further here to grab that flash because I'm short. So yeah, Rey Dau, notoriously difficult fight. This monster does a lot of damage, moves a lot, has just very high damaging attacks. Reminder, we are still using 4 pieces of leather and 1 piece of chainmail for exclusively gathering skills, because we are still gathering sleep herbs and parashrooms to make sure that we can capture monsters. We still have these skills. So because of that, my defense is like a paper bag, a wet tissue. It's not very high. No, it's not very high. We do get to use a cool piece of environmental tech here. What's really neat is that some endemic life, when you capture them with a capture net, they give you items. It's really, really nice. One of the cool things is these great thunderbugs here you can capture them with a net, and you receive a trap. That's very important for routing, because
Gotta fix that up.
we don't have enough traps for the whole route, for the whole game. So it's very nice for routing just to be able to grab a couple of these thunderbugs. It works out perfectly with the amount of money that we start with and the amount of money that we earn on our very first quest. So we route out a couple of those just so we can avoid going to the shop multiple times, because ideally we don't keep doing that. But Rey Dau, notoriously difficult fight. I'm going to do my best to not cart here, but I set up that camp just in case, because if I cart, I start at that camp instead of all the way back at the base camp. We have flashes equipped because Rey Dau likes to flash. He's a flying wyvern, or he likes to fly. He's a flying wyvern. So because of that, we're going to take advantage of it. We do just have to watch out too. Each one of these attacks that he does here has 2 explosions generally, because of the condition that the ground is in. Like other monsters, okay, that is interesting. I don't think I've ever been hit from that angle before. Just like other monsters, if we create a wound on the leg, we get a little bit of a topple. So we are going to focus on Rey Dau's feet here a little bit because we want that topple. Ooh. Let's go ahead and stop that. Good. Good. One, two. Okay, it's pushing me like a little forward. Okay, I thought I was holding, but I guess I wasn't.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
I wanted to craft those before I shot that last one, but I kind of had to do what I did. Bro missed. Oh my gosh, I could not believe I got that. Oh, I missed. Let's try to get that again. There we go. That should cause a knockdown. Good. Another break. Oh, that one was very close to me. Just gonna run away from him for a second and heal up. Actually, you know what we can do? Where is that rock? Where are we? Where is that rock? I don't even see it anywhere. Oh, it's right there. We found it. Come here.
Got it on the ground.
All right, we're at least close to it. I was hoping he'd be a little bit closer. Cool break. Oh my goodness.
Hey, ugly. Over here.
He's so close.
Keep
Come
an
here.
eye on your weapon's sharpness.
Come here. We're so close to this. This is so easy to miss. If he's not like directly on top of this, it will miss. But it is so close. Yeah, we know we need that to hit. Come on, dog. Be over here. Dog's got enmity right now. Uh-oh. Whoa! I didn't know who he was aiming at. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Okay, he's leaving, so we're just gonna do this. I was hoping I got him just barely off the ground. Okay, I at least dealt enough damage to him that he wants to keep fighting, so that's kind of nice. Come here. And that's what can happen if you just run directly away from him. Apparently. Lance on this fight is pretty rough. This is a pretty rough pick, y'all. Especially missing the upgrade. I'm doing like negative damage to this guy. Oh good, he's coming out here. Oh, what a nice guy. He's coming to see us. I really wanted to get that rock drop because like Lance doesn't really do that much, and that rock drop is fixed amount of damage. There's the flash resistance. All right, let me just take that off then.
You're not taking me down.
We just gotta get. We just gotta get the skull icon. That's it. That's all we need. Where's my... Oh. Got it. There it is.
Let's cleanse that stat.
Insect glaive, thank goodness. That is a more fun weapon. Okay, cool. Make sure you guys keep on voting. You guys can keep changing the weapon, right? If you keep on voting, you can keep changing the weapon on me. All right, so that is a very difficult fight. Triple carding to that fight, like failing the quest, is very, very possible. So the fact that we didn't is very nice. We are going to come over here and grab our insect glaive now. This is a weapon I really, really enjoy. It's also very good for any percent. I'm actually going to check. Now, we missed the jaw, so we don't get the Chatacabra upgrade, unfortunately. Chatacabra is the better route there, but since we missed the jaw, we just have to stick with bone. LBG, keep voting on it. You got to vote on it a bunch. You get 20 votes in the run, so just keep on voting.
What kind of monster are we after this time?
All right, Nerscylla is a pretty cool fight. I actually enjoy this fight a decent amount, especially with a weapon like IG. But the first thing that we need to do here is attack the baby Nerscylla. So we missed our monster fluid earlier. These guys are guaranteed to drop it. Hello? So as long as we carve one, we get a monster fluid. I need to turn that on. There we go. Oh, he moved. Walk away from that. So Insect Glaive has this little buddy. The buddy is great. Okay, I got it. There we go. The buddy is great because he gives us a buff. That buff is called Triple Buff. Triple Buff gives us a bunch of benefits. The main one being it augments our attacks. I walked directly into that. Oh, nice try. All right, we're good. But the main one is it like makes our attacks stronger. and gives us some access into cooler tools. Against Nerscylla, the strategy here is to break its legs over and over again. We need to get some like good lineups to do our main payoff attack, which is called the Rising Spiral Slash. Oh! Okay, I tried to go for the cool there, which was offsetting that attack, but I was just a little too slow on it, and then the poison killed me. You gotta go for the cool. You gotta go for the cool. But it's also the better way to play IG. IG needs to stay aggressive to keep up damage. Ideally, we're looking for like big flinches and big topples, staggers, and knockdowns to keep up the aggression. I still think this way is faster. Yeah, definitely a little unfortunate cart there, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm using the whole point of this is to use weapons that I'm not nearly as familiar with to showcase some fun moments and hype stuff. Gonna get away from that again. The nice thing is that the focus strike on IG does give us our triple buff, which allows us to start using this optimal combo. Okay, I bounce again. We do have a leg wound now, which would be ideal for us to break. There's our Rising Spiral Slash. That's the best payoff that we have for the weapon. Oh my gosh, getting triple buff on you is so hard. Wait, what? Which part of you gives white buff? There we go. We'll just take that again, I guess. What's happening? I'm holding the button. There we go. Unfortunately, he's not giving me a lot of like great attacks. So I do need to take advantage of this part of the weapon, which is the Rising Spiral Slash and the offset. That wound is very good there. Then we can go for another Rising Spiral now, right where it's going to be. Unfortunately, it's transitioning. Can I please ride the bird? Thank you. We're going to let it go so I can re-sharpen here. He's just going not very far away, which is nice. Like just straight down to this area. I don't want to flash him. Oh, whoops. There we go. That'll cause a knockdown here. Make sure we don't get hit by that. Make sure we walk out of this. Uh-oh. Did I dodge directly into that? I sure did. Little tech there. We can use the focus mode to reposition ourselves. I need to heal again. Poison's a little rough. You guys got to be careful and play around it. Huge offset. That feels good. Oh, did I miss it? Did I get it? Okay, it's actually probably the better thing because it just hit. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful jump directly into that. Thank you, Nerscylla. All right, what's next? We're staying on Glaive. I can keep on voting. Here are the current results. Whatever's winning goes into the lead and is with a weapon that I'm using. You have 20 votes per stream. Insect Glaive is the current winner, trailing by Greatsword. We're going into Hirabami. Hirabami with IG is a ton of fun. And the great thing is that since we just did Nerscylla, we get to upgrade our weapon. That Nerscylla has a guaranteed weapon upgrade for us. So now all of our weapons will be able to upgrade into Bone 2, which is very nice. And we already had the upgrades for Hope 2, which is very, very nice. So we're just going to keep on this this trajectory.
I'm all fired up.
Hirabami has an interesting opening to it. We are going to... I need to eat this before my food buff runs out.
Let's be sure to use them.
Please. There we go. Hirabami has an interesting opener. We're actually going to lure it to another area, and it's going to make this fight a lot faster. So the lure pods are a new addition to this game where we can drag the monster around anywhere. I think I've used a handful of them so far, just to stop monsters from like transitioning or to make sure that they fall into... Yeah, it was the Rompopolo that I used it a bunch on. But we're going to drag Hirabami over here. Luckily, it took the right path. There's one Paraknife, there's two. We got that off of the Endemic Life, which is huge. And then we're just going to go ahead and line this up, get our triple buff. There we go. And now we can start this fight.
Power up, activate.
So we want to bring him to this area specifically because of these rocks. We can drag him into the monster to cause this big knockdown, which is a great way to hold the monster into a single spot. Unfortunate there. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. Get back on the ground. The great thing is that we've prepared ourselves to like keep this up. Yo, Wolf, Cody, thank you guys so very much for the raid. Everyone coming on the Wolf and Kid raid. My name is JalBagel. I speedrun Monster Hunter games. That still hits me. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. We are doing what I like to call, oh, perfect. A Monster Hunter Wilds any percent Storyless Any percent speedrun, where we are using optional quests to do all of the any percent progression with a little bit of a twist today, because today, you know what, crowned. Chat, you guys get to vote on what weapon I use using the redemption in the Twitch channel points. Just hit me again. Good knock. Just keeping an eye on my icon again. Hirabami's got a lot of like interesting mechanics to him. We ignore most of them. Oh no. No, I missed it. He's cap ready. No, tragic. That one's on me. I missed my focus strike there. So he's gonna come all the way up here, which isn't like a huge, terrible issue. Ooh, I don't have any of those. But it does mean we got to get him like out of the air first. Bro, where are you? What? Who are you? Where are you going? Hello? Ground? Thank you. IG is cool. 1 and 2. All right, what's next? Greatsword. Greatsword's back in the lead. So go ahead and switch to Greatsword and make the Bone 2 Greatsword. And Greatsword on Ajarakan is going to be very sketchy. I am afraid of this fight. So a lot of these are just kind of like slogging through the monsters, especially because I don't know a lot of these matchups, which is like fine, right? That's like the whole point of it. Makes it fun. Weapon, Greatsword, that's Sword and Shield. Upgrade Bone 2. And equip.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, I don't equip Conga 2 until after Ajarakan. Yep, just want to double check that. Just wanted to double check. Pay no mind to the timer. It's just there for us to keep track. But we are well beyond the halfway point, right? We are coming up to the last 5 story missions of the game. And the last 5 story missions matter because they are 3 of them can only be done in the story. Let's do that. Tackle through that. That would have been a very nice... That would have been a very nice... Please. Trip. Alas, it wasn't. You want to get him in front of the puncher? That's the puncher. And I want to get into the right spot here. Because we want to make sure that we hit his head or his front arms. Huge. Huh? Okay, we got to do a quick little heal. He's throwing rocks at me. This is probably a good time to do this. Ajarakan's got a lot of, like, very annoying attacks that he can do. But we get to do that to him. Uh-oh. Roll through all of this. We're going to go for a guard here. This is one of those annoying attacks that he can do. I actually do not like that attack at all. Very good stagger. I generally just try to stay away from that shoulder drop, though. It has one of the worst hitboxes in the entire game. And then I don't have any more flashes, so let's equip a lure. Very good power clash. Huh? It really didn't want me to do that follow-up. Just gonna stay away from that. A lot of this is just like trying to find moments that we can just like sneak little hits into. Like that. Without getting like instantly punished. A lot of greatsword gameplay though is like based on trading. Oh, we hit a bad hit zone because of that. It's a little early. He's gonna go into this. Okay, I can no longer guard that. That was like 5 hitboxes in a row. Let's roll all of that off.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
1, 2, 1. Shoulder drop. He's just kind of doing whatever he wants to do. We do have a wound on the head, which is nice. I might be able to snipe that. There we go.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Huge. Let's wait for him to come back. Oh, I missed. Okay. That's fine. We're just gonna have to travel with him. He's not going far. That's a-okay. Oh, nope, I don't want to do that. Okay, good. Between my tackle and the cat hitting it, it knocked it out of enrage. Good hit. Very good hit. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I just get, like, hung up on him because of that. He's gonna throw bombs. Offset there probably would have been really good. I'm just gonna tank through this. Uh-oh. I am not gonna tank through that. Ajarakan also doesn't have like a ton of things for us to take advantage of, unfortunately. Bro. So we're pretty much just trying to like find the best opening for us to take advantage of. Okay, he is cap ready, so we can go ahead and do that. We can go ahead and do this. And a 1 and a 2. All right, we're staying on Greatsword for new Udra. Oh, God. Snow. Keep it up, Snow. All right, new Udra is also kind of like a big wall. It's another apex of the game like Rey Dau is. Yeah, this fight is very hard. New Udra, we need to do some management really quick. We're going to do it inside the tent. I need to restock. Anything else we need here? Nope. We are going to re-equip the Conga because it gives us a little bit more defense, and also we get our Might Seed effect back. And then now, man, you guys really want LBG. Dragon, we're gonna do that for the actual like day of. I have no control over that right now, so like I'm not gonna do that here. But we do have control over that if we do this in a marathon setting. We have more control over it, I should say. So Udra's an interesting fight. It's gonna give us access to, well, it's gonna bring us next to some Might Seeds. So we are going to get those. Should be nice. So there's one set. And there's another set. Yo, Dula. And then now we just have to be very careful in this area because everything is on fire and hurts. I'm going to try to give myself the best advantages here. We're going to use all these Might Seed items. They increase our attack. Oh, I didn't roll through that. I was trying to roll through it. Okay, not bad. I need to fit in some offsets to my game plan here. Dude, the offset noise is so sad. Or the perfect guard noise is so satisfying. Oh my gosh. Ow. It's all over for me. Oh, I almost rolled directly into that. The cat got a topple. So we take that. Huge. 277 hit. Huge 205 hit. Let's get back into a TCS. Oh, 369. Okay, that was a mistake. But sometimes those happen. Oh, this hits me? That's fine. Alright, we definitely want to be in front of this for the block, because this is a guaranteed wound opening. Big hit on that arm, feels good. Just heal up again. Once we're at half, we need to start healing up again. This is a grab. Just want to be away from that. Good. That one hits me. I was hoping I could get far enough to the left during that, but fortunately not. I don't think this one's gonna give it. It's actually okay that we aren't in front of it. Oh, he's moving this way. Huge. And rolling right underneath that leg to get to the head here for a TCS opening. New Udra's tentacles have a unique topple mechanic. That... No, we got it, but he's still transitioning. I actually don't know what I should do here. Because I wanted to drag him over here. But I don't know if it's actually luring him to me or not. He is not being lured. Yeah, he's not being lured. All right, we just gotta go up here. Unfortunate. I was trying to get to that lure so he didn't leave. But when he transitions to this area, he goes into a wall. Did he go back down? Did he go back down to the bottom? I'm so confused. Stop moving! He keeps going up and down! No, we did this to ourselves! That's so funny. Okay, he's coming down here now. He's coming down here now. Okay. This isn't where I want to be. Dude, the lure pod is trying to drag him around everywhere. It's so funny. I wanted him in this area. Okay, now we know that works. I've never had to do that before. I've also, like, missing that felt really, really weird. All right, we want him underneath this rock, so we're gonna pull him right here. Yeah, we're just gonna hang out. What do you guys want to talk about while we wait? Oh, look, he's arriving. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. That's so funny that lure pod did all of this. Onto the ground. That is a tentacle cut. Good guard. 1, 2. We are not going to go for the greed here. We're going to run away from this. Looks a lot more dangerous. Or it is a lot more dangerous than it looks. The dog, the cat is griefing. We might just have to stay next to it. I'm not really sure how that hit me. Please heal me. Thank you. All right, come here. There's another rock drop right here. This is unfortunate. Oh my gosh. I actually rolled through that. Let's go. I had no stamina to move. There's like actually not much I could do there. I got hit by 5 hitboxes there and I just couldn't move. All right. We keep it going. We keep it going.
We've received additional supply.
It's very, like, everything that we do in this run is like very, very risky. And my lack of knowledge of a lot of these weapons doesn't help. but we're gonna get through it. It's faster just to jump down this way, even though the game doesn't think so. Okay, ideally we pull it to the next rock drop. Oh, he should actually be underneath it. Because, yeah, he idles underneath it. Okay, good, we got it. Oh, whoops. Okay, it says that the lure is effective, but he's still leaving. What is happening? Yeah, he's still going in the wall. Okay, so we can't really, like, stop him from doing these transitions, which is kind of annoying. That means we have to run all the way over here to cap him, but he is cap ready. 2 kicks. Yeah, I didn't realize... you know what's really funny is I got into world muscle memory there, trying to do kick slap TCS. Don't follow, don't follow, don't follow, don't follow, don't follow, don't follow, don't follow. Get out of your hole. And a 1 and a 2. I gotta come over here really quick and do some mining. This is just in case any of you fiends pick Gunlance. Okay, we didn't get it. What's next? Bowgun. Light bowgun. Oh, crap. What did I say for this? LBG was Doshaguma or Hope Tree. Okay. Nothing too useful there. Decorations are just like little armor upgrades for us. I was just trying to see if there's anything good there. Guardian Doshaguma is a good spot too, because this is going to upgrade our bone tree, but we are going to try to get a Doshaguma weapon here. So what? Light bowgun. Doshaguma is here. I missed 2 claws, so we don't get Doshaguma. So then we want to do backup is... Where's LBG? Is it... I guess it is Hope. Yeah, normal 2 is Hope. Okay.
Look good. Perfection.
All right. We at least have the Hope 3 rifle, which is probably one of the better weapons that we could be using right now. But I have never, in a single day, have ever played light bowgun. So we'll see how this goes. I'm sure it'll be fine. We get to do some fun movement here again.
I have an update. We've been issued fresh supply items.
We're going to get another great Thunderbug here, and we're going to do some bone gathering. So yoink. Free shock trap. Please pick that up. There we go. 2 Guardian Tough Bones. So we have that unlocked now. All right, we want this Spark Pod, so we can do that. All right, how does this work? I probably want to, like, create wounds on different parts of you. I don't know how this focus strike works, so we're going to find out all together. We're all going to find out together.
Here we go.
Dude, how does this work? There we go. Oh, wow. Oh! Holy crap, this whole time, Snow? I wonder why you like this. This feels awesome. Ow. You could just hold it down?
Look out!
All right, so then how do we get this back quickly? Like, how do we get... Oh, I guess just shooting gets us the rapid fire mode back. All right, come here, idiot.
Looks like we're moving to a new area.
Okay, so I'm learning a lot about... Thank goodness I have the light bowgun main in chat right now to teach me how to use this weapon. I'd be lost without you. I'd be lost without you, Snow. Ah, I see.
This ought to put a dent in
Put
it.
that on. There we go. Please reload. Okay. And I'm dead. Oh, you could charge it too. Interesting. I didn't know that.
If you use an
So,
SOS square, other hunters
for
will come
my
to help
first
out.
light bowgun fight, I don't feel too bad. Do my best. All right, interesting. Bro, reload. Clicking the wrong button.
You're not taking me down. On its last legs. Just
Okay.
a little more.
I didn't worry about rank ammo. That just means we're just gonna stand in front of this.
Yeah, right on target.
1 and 2. Gosh, are we gonna be on light bowgun for the rest of the game? That'd be pretty funny. Please no. You guys can keep voting, right? Like, you individually have 20 votes that you can use, so this can definitely be overtaken. All right.
Yes.
So now that we have done Doshaguma, we have our last optional quest to do here.
Be careful.
Before we go out, we are going to make new armor. Because, oh my goodness, everything hurts so much. Ideally, we're gonna focus on latent power here. Yeah, we're gonna grab latent power.
Perfection.
2-piece is going to upgrade that latent power. Let's do that.
Perfection.
And then we're gonna grab some Doshaguma pieces. We can grab these two then.
Perfection.
And then finish this off. Yeah, finish this off with some Duna legs. That's fine. Peak performance. Sure, that's actually good. Okay.
Now that's a good
Now we have defense. And defense is very important for us. It means we are not going to die literally constantly. Alice is gunning for that bow to start winning. We did use bow earlier. Do I have any flashes? Okay, I have used all of my flashes, which is really unfortunate. So we're going to grab the Worm's Bane. Oh, okay, cool. Cool roar. Okay, you have to be a lot more.
Careful. It looks angry.
Ouch.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Well, that was cool. Unfortunately, he's not making like Wilk towers, so we just kind of gotta like deal.
Time to go on the offensive.
Oh, I thought it had a wound there when it does that. We take those. Hello? Put this on? I don't understand. Okay. I feel like this thing just does not like to like pick up inputs sometimes. It's very like input specific. So if you're already holding one thing, it doesn't want to do another. I'm locking in on this idiot. I'm trying. Did the wing block me? Oh my gosh, twice? All right, whatever. Nice little roar dodges here. Out. Not having flashes here is really unfortunate. Let's just make sure he doesn't hit those. Did that hit him? It did. Good. Please? I'm like holding the button. Okay, we are cap ready now. Get on the ground. Ow. All right. Insect Glaive is winning now. Let's go. We can see some Insect Glaive. Ooh, and on Jin Dahaad too. Okay, I had to lock in for that because that was literally the first time I've ever used that weapon. Literally the first time. Snow, thank you so much. For like helping me. Okay, so up next is our first signed mission. So we have 5 quests left. I need to switch to Insect Glaive. We can just do it like this. Upgrade list bone 3 for IG. So we have to use IG, and we're gonna use. Oh wait, actually, I keep forgetting that this is something that I can do with IG. Haha, Muldrome. All right, there we go. Our bug has 2 different types, and this one deals KO. So now we're doing assigned missions for the rest of the game. And so what that means is that we're going to have some story elements that happen after these, but it's because 3 out of these 5 only have quests in low rank in the assigned missions. We still want to show them off, right? So this is Jin Dahaad. This is our last Apex that we're going to be fighting. It's the Apex of the Ice Shard Cliffs. He is a very cool monster. This fight is done in phases. And Olivia, one of the NPCs of the game, joins us for this fight. So what we're going to be trying to do is just line this up in a way that we... Please? Okay. There we go. We want to knock this monster down as much as possible. That is not what I wanted to do, but his leg lifted me up off of the ground, and now I am mounting. I'm just going to open up one of these wounds and knock them down. So each of the phases, I have a different strategy that I'm trying to accomplish here. In phase 1, I want to be hitting the back legs, which I am not doing well on so far. But I want to be hitting the back legs. The idea about Jin Dahaad is we are going to break all of his parts. Breaking his parts is what gets us additional knockdowns and stuff. And so we're gonna be trying to do that as much as possible by targeting the legs. And so getting focus strikes on the legs when there are wounds is the best way to do this. And then with IG, this is a huge Rising Spiral Slash opening. Ideally, we're gonna want to be using the wounds to get our triple buff back so we can do another RSS, so a Rising Spiral Slash. Every time we do a Rising Spiral Slash, our buffs go away, right? So we want to make sure that we are doing those in a way that we can get the buff back immediately. But that was a good phase 1. Please. Oh my goodness. Okay, I actually somehow got that. I also accidentally used the bug and knocked that down, which is not ideal. I don't know what I hit there, but we want to use the tail to get this back. There we go. Anywhere hitting the... Oh, let's see if we can do this. Can we do the cool? Nope. I tried. So now that I've broken his back legs and we have his enmity, we can focus on the front legs. Dude, I can't. Hello?
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
We can't just get locked into one thing and then immediately hit after that. That's so annoying. So I need to be breaking the arms now. Oh my gosh. And we're back into this again. Please. Somehow lived. I'm just gonna get hit by the same attack every single time. Having enmity as IG feels really bad. Because it is honestly like really difficult to fight this guy. What? Sometimes goofy things happen in this game. This game's like super complex, and we do our best. All right, that'll knock him down. That'll give us access to his head. RSS the head. Get our triple buff back. And since we switched to the blunt bug, our RSS now does bludgeoning damage, which is awesome. And now that the head's broken, we can aim for the next part of the monster, but he is now transitioning. So it's like the hard part is just getting control of the fight. And once we have control of it, we can usually knock the monster down pretty quickly.
Let's go after it.
Don't craft there, craft here. All right, so this is the last phase of Jin Dahaad. I thought I could offset that. I guess I can't. But last phase of Jin Dahaad means a couple of things. He's going to do 2 attacks during this. If our damage is good, it hasn't been. We can skip them. Ow, I could not see there. This is the scrape. I'm trying to get this back leg break. He is moving in such an awkward way. Why are you spinning around? Leave me alone. He really wants to play with me, and I don't want to play with him.
Got it on the ground.
Okay, so now he's gonna do this like little weird animation on top of this spire. We gotta wait for him to finish all these attacks, then we can drop it. Ideally, if we're doing a ton of damage, we can skip one of these, but he's gonna do this one and then likely another attack after this that is like his nuke. Is the best way to think about it.
Opportunity strikes. Good. Now you can attack
Okay.
its back directly.
Jin's all of Jin's parts are broken now, so we can attack his back. His back has the best hit zone. So we just wanted to make sure that we can get all those broken. So now when we do our knockdowns, we're going to be aiming for the back instead. This is the last ult that he does, which is very cool. You can skip this if your damage is good enough. Mine was not. Let's get that in. And then RSS up the back. Massive damage. Now let's grab this. This will cause a knockdown.
Countdown. It'll give out a zoo.
And then RSS the back again. Huge damage. I'm gonna get roared here. Where is my... Here we go. Dude, I keep mistiming this offset. I'm gonna get hit by that one. Yep. It's just like a guaranteed hit. Well, I can't move anywhere. Oh, he doesn't have anything on his head. I'm just walking away from this. My health is too low to play that game. Oh, cool. I whiffed all of that.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Right, triple buff back.
Go on the offensive. Any moment now. Think about it.
Trying to see if I can't hit his head.
Keep attacking.
Hardest thing is getting triple buff back, especially against wiggly monsters like this guy. Hello?
Hit now.
Did she just tell me not to get hit? I don't have control over that sometimes. He ran into a wall and a hitbox from 9 miles away hit me. There we go. And now it's, oh, KO'd? What are you doing, bud? Oh, wait, he slammed into the wall, so pushed his hitbox backwards. All right. Okay, we're done with that one. On to the next. IG still winning. All right, we keep using IG. Oh, that KO jewel. So now we are entering, like I said, the last couple of story missions. So stuff's gonna like these are gonna look like story missions, but that's just because Jin Dahaad, Ebony, Jin Dahaad, Guardian Arkveld, and Zoh Shia do not have low rank counterparts. So it makes it for a kind of an awkward experience if we just can't do those quests, right? So we have these, this save state to do these last 5 quests so we can do those. The next 2 go kind of quick, but we just got to get through these story segments. So this kind of shows off a little bit of like what happens in any percent. I will say a donation incentive that could be done. Right up here, we're going to see the game's best little friend. That's Poogie. We can absolutely have an incentive to pet Poogie because look at him. He is adorable. He's a little pig with a frog on his head. And we can pet him and he gets really, really happy about it. And it takes seconds to do. So absolutely a incentive that we could include. Though I don't think that kind of works with the rolling incentive, right?
The Allharkin must be here somewhere.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Definitely something that we can do, though. Poogie's a fan favorite. He's adorable. He's a little pig, and you can pet him. So we just got to get through these last couple of story elements. Pretty much what's happening at this story, though, is we have found the village of, you know, the people that know what's kind of going on with this region. This is storyless. We don't need to know the story. We just ignore the fact that we're even here. This is a great time for all of y'all to continue donating to get your weapon chosen for the next hunt, right?
Alright, let's return to the base camp in Silt.
Awesome Catter. Thank you for that follow. Come on in. The next 2 fights go by very, very quickly, and then we have 2 of the most cinematic fights in the game, which is really fun to do, period. Which is why I wanted to make sure that they were in the showcase.
Ready to journey?
Ayo, Bo leading now? Let's see if Bo can stay there.
Leave it to me.
Let's see if Bo can stay there. Just taking my moment here to check my resources. I do need to be aiming down so I can still gather items here because there is this look command. But this is kind of what we were talking about, these like awkward just walking segments that kind of slow down your progress. They take a really long time to get through.
We know the Wormway carries the Dragon Torch's energy.
It's just a little weird, a little awkward.
The Dragon Torch must be deep below us?
But our next couple of fights are all slay quests, which is kind of nice. So we only have 1 more trap for capturing. And we're going to use that on Shewu, but not this fight. This is Guardian Ebony Odogaron. This is a really cool fight. Hopefully we can do this like well.
Everyone mount up.
Oops.
Sentry.
Ebony Odogaron! It really is a guardian!
Oh, I miss that roll every time. I need one of these sacrets to make another. I need another puddle here. Can't believe I actually got that. Let's go. That's unfortunate. I didn't mean to break that. Come over here. Come to this. I want to show off this elemental knockdown. It's really cool. He might have been close enough to that one. Oh, he hit that. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we did get one of them. For each of the guardians, certain elemental damage will make them not like fall over. And for this guy, it's water. Oh my gosh, all these wound pops. Oh, I'm surprised I did not knock down. Ebony also has a back leg break that I'm trying to like snipe. I might have already gotten it, unfortunately. But since this is also a story mission, these are scripted transitions that are happening. I'm trying to make sure I damage enough to make sure they go to the next area immediately. It looks like, or to the last area immediately. Looks like he's gonna do it though. Please just move to the next area. Nah, he didn't do it, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. We were literally 2 hits away. Very close to that. So we just have the last area here. There we go. That might seed, just a sneaky little might seed that we can grab. Oh, I don't have another one. That's unfortunate. Walk away from that. This is a slay mission, so we do need Ebony to die here. Roll through that. Oh, come on. All right, whatever. I was trying to charge my my attack. One of the ways that you use IG is charging your attacks. I was trying to charge the offset here. Roll through that. Ooh, I got hit by it. Ow. Gonna heal up here really quick. This guy can just one-shot me. Ow. Like that. Please crouch. Trying to get rid of that bleed that's on me. Oh my goodness. Sir. There we go. He's like acting a little bit, there we go, a little bit slower. So it makes it a little bit awkward. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one that I have to switch weapons on, because this just puts us immediately into the next fight. I guess I just leave. Having to switch weapons here though is a little awkward, but I guess we'll just leave, because it puts us directly into the next fight.
Don't let it blindside you.
So I guess we just go up here, and we'll come back down. But we need to equip bow.
Well, what can I do?
Weapon, bow, upgrade, hunter's bow, right? And we're gonna equip that and upgrade it again.
Fit you to a T.
All right, let's get back down there. Bo is currently leading 38 votes. We've got 2 more quests after this. So if you want to see your weapon used this run, you do not have much more of a chance to vote. Let's grab that, yeah. Oh, interesting. He came out of his hole. Interesting. Hey, Dingus. No, wait, Dingus. No, wait, Dingus, come back. Bud, where are you going? This is so weird. So strange. Okay, cool. So yeah, we gotta aim for his head here. Shewu's an interesting monster. Ecologically speaking, it preys on guardians, which is kind of an interesting thing. Okay, this is good. So Shewu has, unfortunately, a ton of scripted transitions. So we're gonna be chasing him around this whole area while we fight him. But he is transitioning to the next area, which is pretty far away. And then he goes all the way back here. So we have to kind of chase him around a little bit during this. Unfortunate, but like, it's just part of it, just so we can show off the last 2 very cool hunts of the game. That didn't get him. Tragic. The really cool thing too is that we get to drop... Oh, I got here way too quick. I'm gonna drop this rock on him. There we go, we got him. Oh, I couldn't dodge. That is a scripted attack that he does there. That is kind of like knew he was going to do, so I was getting ready with the focus strike. Gotta watch our stamina here. Uh-oh, this grabs me. Please. Thank you. Ooh, nice. I didn't realize how much damage this did. That's awesome. Okay. Transitioning to the next area. We do want to grab... Well, I guess I don't need to. I'm gonna anyways. We're gonna grab this great thunderbug here. Yeah, because we didn't do the... we didn't do the opener anyway, so like we don't get to keep it. All right, that's fine. But the opener to Shewu has us put down a trap that we didn't get to do this time because we had to change our weapon.
Excellent use of the terrain. Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Another reason for us to keep our trick gauge up is because it refreshes stamina, and ow. Sword and shield, my goat. Where are you going? Oh, you didn't go all the way over there. Good
Careful. It looks angry.
stagger. Be very careful here. There we go. Nice, good stagger. Oh my gosh, I hate that. Grass, it just means you already used them all. These last couple of fights also get a lot harder with weapons that I am not familiar with, obviously.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Okay, last area. We have to go fight it back in its dungeon. there is a push for sword and shield now. Let's go. I actually do really like that weapon. I haven't used it in wilds in a hot minute, but I do really like it. Let's go ahead and equip our tranks. We're gonna hover our shock trap. We're gonna get ready to capture this guy. Oh my gosh. There is our skull icon. Come here. I just don't trust this game to actually hit that. All right, we're still on bow. We are still on bow for Guardian Arkveld. Oh gosh, it's gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough, but it'll be something.
Are you alright?
Is there any way I can get my trick gauge up? Oh yeah, I can just shoot him.
We came out
Alright,
of
cool.
it with valuable new info too. Let's return to camp and plan our next move.
So we're still using bow. I don't think I have any other upgrades. I am going to check one thing, if I have any
I'm ready to go.
decorations that I can use.
Just say the word.
Please. Let's see. Focus is probably okay here, and we have physique. That works. That's exactly what I wanted.
Hunter, are you ready to
All
go
right,
look for
2 quests left: Guardian Arkveld and then Zoh Shia.
Do you really
To the lower stratum.
So Guardian Arkveld is kind of like, it is the flagship of the game. This is a really, really cool fight. He has chain blades on his arms. He's very, very cool. He deals a lot of dragon damage and just like damage in general. Guy is a fun fight for sure.
The wyvern milk kept the guardians asleep in their cocoons, chained up. But the
Fun
keepers will be
fight
changed
for
too.
sure.
Duty we've upheld for thousands
The
of
big
years.
scary thing about this fight is how much damage he can do and how overwhelming he can be.
Breed itself.
I've got a lot of
It even learned to eat.
damage items right now, so that'll be good. I do not have a bitter bug though. Is there a bitter bug on the way here? I don't think there is.
This journey.
If I can find a bitter bug on the way, that'll be really good. I don't think there is one.
I've seen vast sands, lush forests, people, life.
Kessler, I don't have like a way to program that. This is a very simple bot that we made and like mix it up last night. So like for the intents of just having fun with it, just have fun with it, right? Rally people around your cause and try to get more people to vote for stuff, right? That's the better way to do this. I can't do anything about it. But also, if you think about it this way, in the sense of like a donation, if someone donates $1,000 to this, then that's how much you got to beat, right? But that being said, we did already kind of talk about for a marathon setting of limiting it to two hunts per weapon. So we can at least see at a minimum 10 weapons. But for today, we're just kind of like rolling with it and just having fun with it. Because I can't really do too much else about it.
Arkveld
All right.
lost control. It's gone berserk.
Guardian
Don't
Arkveld.
let your guard down.
You got it.
Just testing out my damage here. I think... There we go. And do another one. Gets my trick gauge back up. Go through that. This is a very fun matchup as long as you're taking your time. Okay. Well, that's very interesting because I absolutely did dodge. But we want to be aiming for the wings because they are the better hit zone. And then also that's what gives us our knockdowns. There we go. Nice big knockdown from that. Kind of in an awkward spot because we're clipping into the tail here. But we definitely want to be hitting all of our perfect dodges because it fully restores our stamina. Please jump into that. Thank you. Nice. That was a very good break. Oh, I'm out of stamina. That's why I can't. All right, we just gotta wait for our stamina to come back. There we go. And on to the next area. So phase 3, he has scripted movement here. As long as we did enough damage, he's going to try to drink out of the Wilk pod in the wall, which is very, very funny. But because he's locked into this animation, we can just put down a pitfall trap right here and just let that kind of catch him when he is done drinking. A little early there, that's okay.
Time to go on the offensive.
What just happened to me? Oh, I did that a little too soon. So now we gotta be like really, really careful. Because all of his attacks are doing this Wilk energy. Ow, I am not playing well now. I was playing well. Shocked that I got that.
We got it on the ground.
Like, shocked that I got that. That is not easy to do. Those 3 perfect dodges in a row, they're pretty, like, lenient as far as, like, the perfect dodge is concerned. But it is still not easy to do.
All right, time to get serious. It's on its last legs. Just a little more.
Way too early. Wind pressure there is really annoying. Huge. Stand in front of this. Oh, I didn't have enough stamina for that. Ooh, there isn't one. Be very careful here. Oh, this is so unfortunate. It's one of the best openings in the game for him. If we're close to him, we can just like... Oh, okay, we didn't get it. If we're close enough to him, though, like, we can just stand right in front of him. This is good. Nice. All right, last fight of the game. Last fight. Insect Glaive, all right. Okay, Insect Glaive on Zoh Shia is a super fun matchup, but also kind of hard. It's nice that he's really, really tall, so RSS is always live. But this can be like really, really punishing if I kind of like play a little bit out of out of sequence, right? Zoh Shia is the ultimate weapon. It is Wyveria's kind of like folly. They built this thing to protect themselves, and then it is not doing that anymore. Let's go ahead and switch this to IG. We want to the Bone Staff 2. And let's go ahead and grab that KO. Sure.
Know where to find me.
Hunter, if we don't stop the Dragon Torch, Zoh Shia will awaken, right?
Bro, we get it.
Thanks.
One of the cooler things to show off in this run is this cutscene. And we are going to go ahead and watch it. I think it's super, super cool. I love this cutscene. So we are going to go ahead and watch it. This is the aura farm of the game. Like, hands down, just the coolest moment.
Won't take much to wake it up.
The Dragon Torch. To think that little pendant can stop it.
Context. Destroying the Dragon Torch using this pendant stops the whole charm of the ecosystem here. It literally stops the ecosystem. It destroys the ecosystem, but it also stops Zoh Shia from awakening and trying to destroy everyone that lives here. So, like, lesser of two evils, which is worse. And so Nata here has a choice to make.
We don't have to do this. There's one other option.
Hunter, are you sure? Right. It's worth a shot, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do it!
Leave this to me.
Hunter's gonna do what a hunter's gonna do.
Watch, Nata. This is what hunters do.
I will.
By my own order. I will slay Zoh Shia.
Aura farm of the century. Hands down. Hands down. This is Zoh Shia. Starting right off there, huh, bud? So Zoh Shia has a couple of unique mechanics to him. He is covered in Wilk. That's this armor that's surrounding his body. To damage Zoh Shia, we have to get rid of the Wilk. Because of that, Zoh Shia has a couple of unique topple mechanics, including this one, where dealing dragon damage to him causes a knockdown. The other topple mechanics that he has are tied to his wing fists here. If we could deal enough damage to the wing fists, it causes them to release energy, just like we saw, and it gives us another topple. IG is really good at doing this, where it can just chain these together.
Its crystals are regenerating.
So we can get two of these very quickly off the bat. The great thing is, though, is that we can still get more of those. As the fight progresses, his arms recharge. And so when they're glowing, we can knock them down again. The great thing is that we do have our bug is a bit KO, right? So we can use the bug to get some extra KO and some extra damage in. Ideally, though, we're going to be doing exactly that right there. Lining up a lot of our attacks with the... oh, did I already get it? Lining up a lot of our attacks with the corner of the wing fist and his head, so we can get all of our buffs back very quickly. Oh my gosh, wait, did he like cancel that? That was like an animation cancel almost. What are you doing? We need to be off of that arm. So we definitely want to be lining up RSS attacks, the Rising Spiral Slash, in really good locations, so we get all of our triple buff back, just like that. After each RSS, we should have triple buff. And then if we don't, we can hit a wound just like this. Okay, so that is Zoh Shia first phase. Second phase here is just kind of like a puzzle check. We need to avoid the damage here. We can just destroy one of these Wilk crystals, because when he attacks them, they explode. They do a lot of damage. A little close. All right, now that that's done, we're going to reposition here to bait him over to this rock. We want him to run into this rock and fall into come underneath it so we can drop it on him. And that's a huge knockdown. Come on. There we go. Now that he has the black wing fist too, we can go for another elemental drop. Let's just move this way. Nice offset there, and then let's go straight into the RSS. We are in a perfect position for it. This is unfortunate. There we go. There's our triple buff. Nice knockdown. All right, so this is Zoh Shia phase 3. We have skipped his mini Nova, which is really good. Just means our damage is on point right now. But now we kind of need to like dodge his thunder attacks here. If we can get a little bit of extra damage off by breaking these will crystals instead of letting him do it. Huge. Okay, that's a massive KO. Huge release, and then now we're getting another mini Nova. This is actually great. Uh-oh. Just gotta move away from this. Need to get our triple buff back. Time. That was a very good Zoh Shia fight. I am not gonna lie. That was real good. As you can see, it was a minute faster than my PB with Charge Blade, but that was sick. I mean, IG just does this fight so well. Y'all picked correctly for the last one. All right, well, that's Monster Hunter Wilds Storyless Any percent with the weapon bidwar. The pick my weapon bidwar, I should say. I really do genuinely love Monster Hunter. I think Wilds is a super approachable like speedrun game. There's not a lot of like super involved tech, and in a showcase like this kind of helps show that we can do like RTA speedrunning in other ways, especially if you don't like the traditional RTA way. Build one yourself. Like that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not a huge fan of the traditional RTA feel, so I built one myself. I appreciate you guys participating in the poll today. I really do appreciate that. How many votes? We had 255 votes during this. 255 votes. Y'all using your channel points to do that. So thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, I hope this seems interesting. And you know, it only gets faster from here. It only gets more polished from here. This is definitely just kind of an idea that we threw together really quick, and I would love to be able to flesh it out more for a main stage event. If you have any questions for me, I would love to talk more about how we can make this more approachable on stage. I do think it would be really good to have a limit to 2 weapons, two quests per weapon, just so we can kind of like keep it fresh, make sure that the weapon is changing. I think that would be fun, and you know, we can obviously keep track of that while the run is going on. And I do hope to have commentary to help with the kind of explanation of stuff as we're doing it. That was a sub 6. That feels good. It can actually be faster than that too. I'm not good at this speed run. But I really do appreciate y'all hanging out in chat and joining me. I hope you consider this for the marathon, and I am looking forward to the next event. But so then, y'all, thank you so very much for hanging out in chat. Thank you so much for considering this run and for watching, and we'll see you soon. Take care, everyone.